Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Activities for People Living at Home with Dementia. We are proud to offer this series with funding from the Area Agency on Aging and the United Way of Tarrant County. These programs are recorded and are made available for viewing through a YouTube channel for future use. I am your host for today's activities. It is my pleasure to present a new presenter for us, Will Frederick, who works for Home Care Assistance, and he is our new person to bring us Mind Fit. Excuse me. Will has a lot of experience. Yes, good morning, Will. Will has a lot of experience.
Thank you. I'm excited.
We are excited too. So
this is one of our favorite activities, Will. Okay, this really is one of my favorite activities. So
yes, it is.
Yeah.
So Will, if you want to re-click and take over again to share your screen, it's all yours until you get tired.
Martha, I'm trying to figure out a different way of saying dog and pony show. And so I'll come up with a different way to say that,
Please, Steve, if you would, I would
make
love
it a little bit more interesting, because I feel so bad for the dogs and the ponies.
Yeah. I was gonna say, which one do you think you are, Steve?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I think the dog and pony show is the slides.
I was going to say cat and rabbit show or something like that.
Cat and rabbit.
Well, you figure out a good one and I'll use it. I mean, after all, you're the one who said, "Good morning," sounded like Robin Williams.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
It does. It's all yours, Will.
All right. Well, thanks so much. I'm following in Dave's footsteps. So I'll make sure we start from the beginning, but you might have heard a few of these things, but I think some of the activities will be brand new. And I think we're in for some fun. So again, my name's Will Frederick and I'm with Home Care Assistance. So this is probably a familiar side, but I just wanted to come full circle, I guess, just to make sure. But, just like the body, the brain can show signs of aging over time. While this is a natural result of growing older, there are positive lifestyle changes you can make to keep your brain sharper for longer. And so that's kind of the whole gist of what we're doing here in the Mind Fit series. So we'll get into the games quick, I promise. I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. So cognitive therapeutics, this is what these games are based on. And it's a study it was the active study by the National Institute of Health that suggested that cognitive stimulation associated with long-term brain health benefits is there when you do different activities. And so the neuroplasticity that suggests that the brain can reorganize itself and form new neural connections throughout life. So that's a lot right there, but I'll give you kind of a quick snapshot. So if you consistently stimulate your brain, just like you do let's say if you're lifting weights, your muscles get bigger. It's kind of the same concept with your brain. And this leads to new connections between brain cells that build up your cognitive reserve. So this is kind of a picture right here. Oops, sorry. So let's say this is your 20, 30, 40-year-old self, and this is as I'm turning 50, a couple of the ideas that I remember from the past are still a little foggy, but the more I think about it, I can make that connection. So it's kind of like if you see a neighbor and the neighbor is Brian, but all of a sudden it's kind of like you've forgotten Brian. It's not on the tip of your tongue. It's on your tip of your tongue, but you can't remember his name. Finally, that connection comes and you're like, that's Brian. That's kind of the whole idea behind this, of building up that cognitive reserve. So how do you build up cognitive reserve? The good news is, the good and bad news. The bad news is we're not in school anymore. I'm too old to go to school. I don't want to go back to school. But if you do, if you put a lot of time in and you went to a lot of schooling, that's an added benefit. So a study showed higher level of education, the more mental clarity you have as you get older. So that doesn't do us much good right now. However, no education, no problem. In the active study, simple mental exercises, if done often enough, help prevent Alzheimer's and cognitive decline. But one of the key things is You got to challenge yourself. So you can't go play bridge against somebody you beat every time, or you can't go play backgammon against somebody that's doesn't know how to play backgammon very well. You got to challenge yourself. So
And we need to hydrate.
yeah, doing crossword puzzles, or you gotta constantly challenge yourself. So this is like skill-based games are good: checkers, chess, backgammon, cards, puzzles, games, crossword, Sudoku, jigsaws are all real good to stimulate your brain. And also, you know, as crazy as it sounds, language, there's lots of easy language programs out there, and that's one of the best things you can do with games and hobbies. But I've got a little thing over here, but mental training in old age can boost, let me see if I can find that. Yeah, it can boost intellectual power, help maintain mental function like problem solving and reverse memory decline. An active mind is a healthy mind. So that's kind of the whole gist behind everything we're going to do today. So you have 7 Cognitive Therapeutics is based on 7 areas of lifestyle changes. So Dave probably went through these, but I'll just hit on them. But our main focus will be the cognitive. So we'll focus in on these 5 areas. But coping is one: how well you maintain stress. Do you deal with stress good, bad? Stress is a big indicator of mental decline if you don't handle it well. Social isolationism is another one. This whole past year, we're coming around, it seems like, where COVID is coming back. And so social isolation is really bad for cognitive decline. You want to try to have your social circle and keep up with it. Recreational, just games, things you do outside of the norm to kind of stimulate your brain. Sensory, those are mainly focus in on doctor visits, you know, your eyes, your ears, your teeth, are you eating, things like that. So you want to make sure your sensories are up to date, and the best way of doing that is going to your physician. And the last 2 are probably everybody's heard enough of, but exercise and diet. You know, eating right and exercising are the key, but a lot of times it's forgotten that just like you exercise, you need to exercise your brains. So today, we'll go through all of these at different times throughout the presentations in different weeks, but today we're focusing in strictly on executive functioning. So what is executive functioning? It is the ability to understand broad concepts, reason, problem solve, make a judgment, and complete small steps to achieve a goal. So this isn't a very good example, but it's an example. So let's say if you have trouble following instructions, you're trying to put together something and you're having trouble. Or the other example that's not the best is there's a fire in your kitchen. Instead of turning off the burner or getting a fire extinguisher, you run into your bedroom, something like that. So it's not the right judgment you're making. So with that, we'll get on to some games and why you guys are here today. So Family Feud, just a forewarning on Family Feud, it's the top, the question was asked to 100 people. So the top answers are going to be your most popular ones. The ones that are going to be more tricky are the ones that are kind of the outliers. So that's what makes this game so much fun. It makes you kind of think beyond the top 2 answers to get everything. So with that said, we'll get going on some Family Feud. So give me an animal that begins with the letter M.
Mule.
Mule, very good.
Mouse.
Mouse, very good.
Mongoose.
An animal.
Mongoose, yes.
Wow.
Horse,
Marmoset.
monkey.
Moose.
Monkey. Wow.
Marmoset.
I guess I need to set my game up. That was too easy. Monkey. That everybody gets monkey. Mouse, pretty much. But these last 3 are pretty hard, actually. Not many people get these when I do this presentation. Moose, mongoose, and mule.
Oh my gosh.
Yetta got mongoose. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody's ever said mule or mongoose. So congratulations.
Don said
mule.
We're off to a good start.
Until today. Hot diggity.
That's right.
Steve, you said moose, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, I said monkey,
Yeah, they were
Don
all-
said moose, I think.
I said mongoose.
Mongoose.
Mongoose, yeah.
He said mule.
Yeah.
Will,
Yeah.
we are an unusually wonderful group.
That's right. That's right. So name an occupation that starts with J.
Justice of the peace.
Janitor.
Janitor,
Janitor, that's the number one answer.
Jeweler.
jeweler,
Wow,
Ooh.
very good.
Jailer.
jailer,
No, no jailer.
No
Uh,
jailer. J.
Juggler.
Jockey.
Jockey, very good.
jockey,
Yetta, what did you say?
I said a juggler.
Juggler.
Oh,
wow,
Very
juggler.
good.
Very good. That's on there, a juggler.
juggler, yes.
You've got one left. So there are 6 answers. We've gotten 5 of them.
Nancy, do you have a guess? Nancy, do you have a guess?
No.
Okay, okay.
This is one you used to read more when newspapers were around. You get your favorite, but sometimes the nightly news you have them too. They're referred to as this.
A journalist,
Journalist.
Journalist.
Yep, journalist.
Okay.
all at one time.
Mhm.
So janitor was number 1. Judge, justice of the peace. I close jeweler, jockey, journalist, and nobody's ever gotten this juggler. Nobody's ever gotten
Ah,
this. So
Go, Yetta. Go. Yetta.
we're good. We're good.
we're 2 for 2.
Our
on
collective
that.
brain is not too bad.
That's right.
You're
If
It
right.
takes all of us. Yeah.
If only we lived together, we could manage, huh?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Good, yes, yes. You put all of our brains together.
That's right. Name something men and dogs have in common.
common.
So my wife wanted me to put this one on here.
Wow.
Leash.
Leash.
Oh,
No
on, Don.
leash. No leash.
knowledge.
That's right. They go for walks.
No. This is kind of a hard one.
Is it just a one word or?
No, it's kind of sayings.
Oh,
Dog is man's best friend.
That's right.
Really?
Best friends.
Oh, you got it.
go Yetta.
I'm in the doghouse.
Oh, that's good.
That is good. It didn't make it, but it's good. This is something, when your dog comes running in, you do it to your dog and it just starts rolling around it.
And men do it too? I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
So usually if you can't get it, you ask your
Oh,
friend or significant other to see if they can get it in the middle of your back.
Scratching your back.
Crash.
That's right. Sometimes at the dinner tables when your little friend comes around and he shouldn't, or she shouldn't.
Yes. Even with a bird.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go through these
Men
together.
and dogs have in common.
This will be
So
interesting.
they like their back scratched. They beg.
There you go.
Oh.
Of course. Of course.
They nap a
Nap a
lot.
lot.
They're your best friend,
Yes.
and they eat a lot.
I
Oh,
resemble most of those.
You resemble all of those.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, name an animal that if you could talk would say, "I'm all ears."
Monkeys,
rabbit,
Rabbit made it.
elephant.
elephants,
Elephant, that's number 1.
Good, Don.
yeah. Who said? Did you say dog, Martha?
Oh, that's, you
I
made it.
said rabbit.
Dog is right.
dog, okay.
Cats. What was that, Nancy?
Cats.
No, cats didn't make it. There are 2 left. So we've gotten the top 3 answers. We're looking for number 4 and 5. So these are going to be tougher.
Yeah.
Horse.
Close, not a horse, but it's in the horse family.
A mule,
A mule.
Mule, that's right.
A donkey.
That's right. It's donkey and mule work together.
okay.
And the last one,
All ears.
they're usually they're assortment of colors, but the ones I think around here are red.
Fox?
Fox, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Really?
huh.
maybe. That's the answer.
That's the
Elephant,
answer.
rabbit, dog, donkey, mule, and fox.
Okay.
We'll take it.
That's right.
Yeah. Fox for
Name-
4, right, Don?
Yes.
Name something with teeth. Now, this is a pretty challenging one.
Babies.
A saw.
Babies, people, babies, we'll take it.
Sure.
Saw.
Animals? Or do you need to say
Yeah,
specific
no, that's
animal?
right. Animals. Saw, very good. That's the final answer.
A saw, a comb.
Wow,
Oh,
very
comb.
good.
Yeah.
Ooh, good, Phil.
Yeah, I go Phil.
Brush.
No, we've got
No?
one left, but we've got animals, people, a comb, and a saw. So we have one left.
Oh, my word.
Teeth.
We all probably have one on right now.
Why do you have one on right now? Teeth.
A zipper.
That's right, a zipper.
Zipper.
Oh, I don't have one. Sorry.
Nope, I'm
That's
not
why I
wearing a
couldn't
zipper
think of
right
it.
now. No.
Nope.
No. So I couldn't think of it.
Animals,
We're so
people, a comb, a zipper, and a saw.
We're too casual around here for zippers, Will.
That's right.
You guys don't even know if I'm wearing pants.
Nope.
That's true. Don't tell us.
I won't.
Yeah.
My wife has, since she works from home a lot and does a lot of Zoom calls, she has a Zoom shirt she has hanging in the back of her chair. She just pulls up, put it on so she can, Zoom because it's professional.
Oh,
That's right.
Then she put it back on the back of the chair. So on this trip, she brought 3 different Zoom shirts along because you can't wear the same one twice,
of course not.
No, so,
She's a smart cookie. You landed her, Steve.
yeah, thank you. This is kind of a test because she's got to do Zoom call tomorrow. So we're testing the internet here at the place we're
Okay.
staying at the Leaky Deaky.
Well, I'm glad you tested it on us.
Yeah.
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 This is one of my
Will,
favorite actors.
Yeah,
Okay.
name something you always see in Westerns.
Gunfights.
Pets, horses,
horse.
Guns?
That's right,
Guns.
guns.
Cowboy hats?
yeah.
Cowboy hats.
did someone say
Cowboys.
horse?
Cowboys.
We said
Horse.
horses,
Boots.
boots.
Ooh.
No, but-
Cattle.
So we've got the top 3 answers, gun, cowboys, and horses, but the last 2 are pretty challenging.
Oh, my word.
A saloon.
Lassos? How do you say that?
You said
That's
it
Lasso,
right.
yeah.
Lasso.
Lassos.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Let's see, we have a fair maiden. We have riding off into the sunset. Yeah.
We have steam engines, steam trains.
Before your trains, you would get around by what? If you
Wagon.
were,
Wagons.
Wagons.
Oh,
Stagecoach.
there you go,
Stagecoach,
stagecoach.
covered wagons, all sorts of
Yeah.
things.
Then the last
It's
one,
bars?
the
Indian.
last answer is it's-
Indians,
it's
Indians.
not- no,
Oh.
not Indians, but the last, it's
Boss.
another famous cowboy actor, not the one on the screen, but somebody else.
John Wayne.
Wayne?
John Wayne.
John
John
Wayne.
Wayne.
oh.
Yeah.
Good morning, Janine.
Good morning.
John
John
Wayne.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorite actors.
Will, Janine is usually pretty sleepy and her husband, John, is often in the background. Janine, this is Will. He's our new Mind Fit person.
Hello, Will.
Hi, good morning.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Will. I just want you to know who your players are.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you. So what one thing would you most hate to forget to pack on a trip?
Money.
Med-
Your
Medicaid.
underwear.
Toothbrush.
Medication.
I've heard 3 of them, clothes, toothbrush, and money. Those are all the top 3 answers. So now you have the
Okay.
bottom 2.
The ticket.
Passport.
There you go,
Hans
passport.
said ticket.
Ticket,
Yeah,
no,
Hans
ticket.
said ticket.
Yeah, ticket's not on there.
How about
Money?
Yeah, money was on there.
Cell phone.
Well, that is, the answer here is before, it's an older answer. So
Okay.
it's cell phone, but what do you have on your cell phone?
Phone
Address.
numbers.
Phone numbers.
Well, you would signify a tourist with this, but now they don't carry them around as much. They usually
Camera.
have,
Oh,
Camera.
camera.
Camera, yeah.
yeah. Clothes, toothbrush, money, camera, and passport.
Oh, my.
That's the answers. Okay.
Yes. So now we're going to name something that Texas is famous for.
Oh, word.
Alamo,
Alamo.
Cattle.
Alamo, I heard.
Yep.
Yellow roses.
Nope, that didn't make it.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
That should be on here, but it's not.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep, Cowboys is on here.
Blue
Being the
bonnets.
biggest.
Oh, good one, Yetta.
blue bonnets.
What was that, Yetta?
Blue bonnets.
Blue
Oh,
No,
bonnets.
Blue Bonnets didn't make it. It should have.
Oh, wow.
huh.
Oh, well.
Rodeos,
Oh.
rodeos.
No, but I heard it. Oil. I think I heard
Oil.
somebody say oil wells.
Okay.
Big
Lone
Ben.
Star Beer.
Lone Star.
Somebody
Not
said beer.
beer, but
The
Lone
Lone
Star State.
Flag.
there you go.
Lone Star State.
And every Friday night, you got to be watching this
Bot
during
football.
Football.
Friday night football.
Oh, my goodness.
Cowboys, oil, Alamo, Lone Star State, and football.
Oh, my word.
You need to say miles and miles and miles of highway.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Lots of
you
concrete.
Yeah.
So,
Line your bird cage.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Wrapped fish.
Fish.
wrap
You-
glasses to move.
If you send a package, you can use it as a filler.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Packing.
I use it to put on when I'm painting my crafts and things like that. So it's a protective, I don't know what to call it,
Yeah.
Drop cloth kind of
drop
thing.
cloth type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
If,
Paper
if, you,
mache.
if you have wet shoes, you can put it in the shoes.
yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
You can swat flies with it.
Cleaning windows,
Say that again.
Windows, yeah.
cleaning windows.
Yeah, that's on there. So we have
Swatting dogs.
cleaning windows, packed dishes, and lined bird cages.
Okay.
Swatting dogs.
No, not swatting dogs. These are helpful if it's a windy day and you're out camping.
Oh, starting a fire.
Yeah,
Fire starter.
Burn them. A lot of times people are doing this with their papers. They're once a week. They're
Recycling.
Recycle.
My grandmother used to do this all the time with for the holidays. She would always use old
Wrapping
newspapers.
paper.
Yeah, wrap gifts.
Wrapping paper. Okay, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we used to do that.
Yeah.
When we lived overseas, that's what we did.
Especially the comics.
Comics, yeah, the comic pages,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Colored ones if you had them. Uh-huh.
So recycle, burn them, clean windows, wrap gifts, pack dishes, crafts, and line bird cages.
Okay.
I'm not sure we got crafts, but we got all the others.
I said paper mache.
Well,
Said something
crafts
about a
because
drop cloth.
Yeah.
Crafts, because I said I put it down on the table when I work on my crafts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so
And
I
I
got,
said-
that one.
got that.
And I said
Very
paper
good.
mache.
Don't want to mess up my wife's table.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
right. You get in
Janine,
trouble.
Janine,
So
what
name
did
an
you say?
activity that's easier to do when it's windy.
Fly
Flying.
kite.
That's the number one answer.
Easier to do.
Go sailing.
Very good. That's number two.
Ooh, windy.
Running if you're running with the wind.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
We've got two answers left. So we have fly a kite, which took the bulk of them. Sail. You don't do this very much anymore, but my My grandmother used to put her,
Oh,
Oh,
dry,
dry
hang
clothes.
laundry.
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 Laundry line. Yep.
I'm not sure, I don't do this, but if there's heavy winds, it kicks up a lot of
Dust.
dust, but also if you're near the beach, it kicks up the waves so you can
Surf. Go
surf.
surfing.
There you go.
You give good hints, Will.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, air dry clothes. Yeah.
All right, this is kind of a fun answer. Name a fruit that's delicious to eat, but hard to break into.
Coconut.
Pomegranate.
Wow, pomegranate. Coconut's number one. Pomegranate's the last answer. That's a good one.
If I was in Thailand, I'd say mongkut, but you guys don't know what that is. So it's
Yeah, I know what it is, but
it's I can't remember the English name for it.
Did you say monk fruit?
Mongkut.
Oh,
It's actually mongkut is actually the name of a royalty, and it's a royal fruit because it's purple. And you break open this shell, and it's kind of like a grape with a big seed inside of it. Each of the pieces
it's purple.
is purple. Well,
That's
the fruit is not purple. The fruit is white.
Okay.
But you get your hands all purple because of the juice from the shell.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very special delicacy. Very good. Excellent.
thank you.
Walnuts.
I would
Yeah.
say Brazilian.
Nuts.
Walnuts is another one. Yeah.
Pineapple?
Very good. Pineapple's
Pineapple.
number two.
Ooh. Sugar.
You usually get these around the 4th of July.
Watermelons.
Watermelon.
Oh, they're hard. They're easy to break into.
Yeah,
Just
I
throw them on
thought
the
of
floor.
watermelon, but I didn't break into.
I'm
We got
sorry.
one answer left.
Oh,
And you usually have it at breakfast.
Grapefruit.
what's a banana?
No.
No. Grapefruit,
Eggs.
orange, eggs.
That's not a fruit.
It is orange.
Orange.
Fruit.
But it's not an orange. The color is orange, but it's not an orange.
Not a
You eat it for
tangerine, not a
breakfast?
grapefruit.
It's in the melon family.
Oh,
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
There
Cantaloupe.
you go.
Sorry, I did the thing for a minute.
Who eats
Coconut, pineapple,
cantaloupe for
watermelon, cantaloupe, and
breakfast?
pomegranate.
We do.
We do.
What's
Yeah.
that?
We've had.
Okay, this is a tough one. What do you call someone who is very careful with their money? And my
Ira.
Miser.
my wife
Miser.
has told me I'm these.
Hot water.
What is
We
it
call
called?
it
Scrooge.
miser,
Guys?
Yeah,
Miser.
Scrooge.
Okay.
Scrooge,
Scrooge.
stingy,
Penny
Stingy.
pincher.
penny pincher,
penny pincher,
Penny pincher.
Frugal.
frugal,
frugal,
How about thrifty?
thrifty.
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 Good.
Hey, that's a good way to look at it.
Good.
You guys are good. One left. The number one answer is left.
No.
Oh,
Sheep.
There you go.
no. Deep.
Deep.
We were getting there. We just kind of took a roundabout way.
Oh.
You guys went from top to bottom on this one. You got them all. That was a tough one.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
How interesting.
Name a type of food.
Interesting that those are all sort of negative connotations.
Yeah.
That's true.
Except for yours, thrifty.
A hula hoop.
There you go. That's number one answer.
Hoop. Basketball.
hoop.
Football.
Yeah, basketball hoop.
Hula.
Mhm.
We've gotten that one.
Needlepoint or cross stitch.
Yeah.
Handwork hoop.
No.
Oop.
Oh,
It ought to be on there though.
it ought to be. A hoop skirt.
There you go. Hoop
I was going to
skirt.
say that. Yeah.
Ooh,
What is
And,
that?
That's something you wore a long time ago that they got rid of them for good reason.
Gone
Oh.
with the Wind used them
Yeah.
Oh,
to make their skirts stand way out.
I see. Okay.
And one left. You'll usually see these.
Earrings.
There you go. Hoop
Yeah.
earrings.
Earrings. Oh,
Hula hoop, basketball hoop, hoop earrings, and hoop skirt.
oh my goodness.
All right.
We loved that hula hoop, didn't we, folks?
Yeah.
Okay, this is more of a trivia question than anything.
Okay.
Name a president born in Texas. There are two of them.
LBJ
Eisenhower?
and LBJ.
LBJ. Yeah.
Bush.
And Bush.
Bush is not the answer,
No,
Because it's probably written before he was.
but I think
president.
Eisenhower was born, wasn't he?
He was born in
Sherman.
Kansas, wasn't
No,
No.
no, his
Well,
home
you
is
got
in
the answers.
Denison.
Sorry, I was
His
looking
home
for
was
my
Denison, I think.
cheat sheet to make sure I had the right answers.
Yeah, because there's a
Yeah.
big
Eisenhower and
statue.
Johnson.
he? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
You said
Because there's
that.
a
Yeah.
big statue of Eisenhower and Denison.
That's
Wow.
right.
Go team.
All right. Now name the different flags flown over Texas.
Oh, the Six Flags.
That's right.
Mexican.
Mexico?
Mexican,
The American stars. and
American
stripes.
flag,
Yeah.
Mexican,
The Texas flag when they were
Yeah.
a nation.
Republic.
Yetta said
Mason.
stars and stripes.
um,
Confederate
Spanish.
flag.
Spanish.
yeah.
French?
Mhm.
Confederate
Yeah.
flag.
Could have
There
been
you go. Yeah.
I am woefully ignorant about this.
Spain.
Yeah,
France. Okay, France was
yeah,
one.
it is there.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Mexico,
Republic of Texas.
Republic of Texas,
Confederate
Oh.
States of America.
Okay.
And
Yep.
the United States.
States.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good team.
And it didn't,
Oops, I can go
because
back.
actually had the Republic of Texas and then the United States, then Confederate States, and then back to the United States. You know, if we look at chronological order.
That
That's
was a lot
right.
of voting.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, that is right.
Yeah,
So we're switching up. No more family feud. We're going to triple binds, and these are fun. It's kind of like the diagram. You will have three different words, and we're trying to find the word in the middle that kind of brings them all together.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So here's an example: car, boat, and bus, and the answer would be modes of transportation.
Transportation. Yeah, okay.
So you're going to use logic and reasoning, both executive function skills, to determine the right answer.
That's hard.
So
Yeah.
these, you guys are doing well. So these are pretty easy, and then they get more challenging.
Okay. Tree.
Tree.
That's right. You guys, before I can read them, you guys will probably say the answer. So we'll see how that goes.
Bears.
air.
Bears.
There you go, bears.
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Wow, that's good. That's
Wow.
good. I threw a zinger in there. That one's hard.
Wow.
Bases and Monopoly.
I would have had to think of that.
Um,
This is a fun one.
Things that hold up.
Ah,
yeah.
that's
Yes.
it.
Hold up.
That's it.
Very
Yes.
good.
Very good,
Thank
Phil.
you. Thank you,
Good
Phil.
job.
Oh my goodness.
That's tough.
Yeah, that was tough.
I don't know those people.
A Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
I've never seen that movie.
You guys are good.
Oh, Janine.
You got to see it.
Yeah.
It's classic.
When we get through with COVID, y'all are going to come over to my apartment and do our movie theater.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yes.
Boats.
Yeah,
They're all
types
boats.
of
Types of boats. Or ships.
Dates.
States.
Last three states in the union.
Man,
Whoa.
I gotta get tougher. You guys are killing it.
Thank you, Don.
I would not have known, I would not have known that. Hush, hush, hush. I would not have known that.
God.
John.
John's.
Wow.
Woodstock got excited about that one.
Oh, well, Gidget to find them.
Sally Field.
Sally Field.
Sally Field.
You guys are too
Movie-
good.
Yeah, movies with her.
And you have to see
They have,
Things
they have
with
blades. They
blades.
all have blades. Everything is,
Oh, you see,
Blades.
they
you
blades.
guys are, it's too easy now. You guys have figured these out. So you'll see that when we do these more and more that you start, I don't know exactly what it is, but you get in the mode and you start, even if they're difficult, they have blades. That was a pretty challenging one and you got it too.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Change
Montana.
Washington. Leaders. No,
They have all state names.
Very good.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Excellent.
good. I just didn't get there.
Stripes.
They have stripes.
Yeah,
Yes.
stripes. I heard it pretty quick. They all have stripes.
Perhaps.
Crabs. Yeah.
Oh my. I was going for Fiddler on the Roof.
This one's challenging.
Frames.
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 Oh, wow.
Frames.
Very
Yeah.
good, Janine.
Oh.
Guys are good.
Takes an artist to do that one.
You
All
crack.
yolks.
Crack. Things you crack.
Right. Say all eggs have yolks.
Go,
Yolks,
yeah.
yolks. Yeah.
Yetta said crack. Yeah.
Bowls.
Yetta said pole.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're good.
Gee, you're on a roll.
She is.
This is my kind of game.
Chips.
Chips. Yeah.
Chips is right.
Who said that?
Martha, I finally got one.
Martha.
Okay.
You all wear gloves.
This is that's really
Yeah,
fast.
they
They
all
all wear
wear
gloves.
gloves.
You're right.
A head.
Head. Yep.
Yeah. They all have heads.
Okay.
Mm.
Woo.
Oh, man.
Atticus, Scott, and Boo.
It is.
These were, people in
Kill a
one
Mockingbird.
Kill a
quarter, not-
They
Mockingbird.
kill a mockingbird. Yeah.
To kill a
Yeah.
mockingbird.
To kill a mockingbird.
Kill a mockingbird.
Books by
Oh,
So this is a pretty tough one. It's the concept. All these books have something in common when they were written back in the day. They all had something specifically done to each of them.
okay, well, Hemingway wrote some of them, I think.
They weren't banned, were they?
Yep, all these
Yes,
books
yes.
were banned.
They were banned.
Oh, really?
Leaves of Grass.
Good.
Wow.
All three of them.
That's amazing.
I remember when the Catcher in the Rye was banned.
Yeah.
Things that can be split.
Very good.
Oh,
good.
very good, Phil.
Yeah.
Things you
Excellent.
split.
They all start with D.
Yeah. Is it something with a baseball? Diamonds. Dog play. I don't know what dogs would be though.
Dugout, baseball,
I
yeah.
don't know. What do dogs have to do?
The dugout.
Dugout. I don't know. Boy.
They all have I'm trying to think of a hint.
They all, oh, never mind.
Diamonds.
I was gonna say it wouldn't fit.
Double play.
They all have faces or something.
No, they're all someone's best friend. So man's best friend,
Oh,
diamond
Oh.
best
Okay.
friend, and
Okay.
baseball player.
Oh,
double
Is
friend.
it-
Okay.
34.
Nolan Ryan.
Baseball.
Ryan.
There you
Baseball.
go.
Nolan
Nolan
Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
Go Myra.
He right was the first settler of Fort Worth.
That's right. He was
Yeah.
named,
hey,
Mhm.
good
he
for
named
you,
Fort
Don.
Worth.
Thank you, Don. I couldn't get, I was thinking of Tarrant County, but I couldn't get out before work.
Okay, these
Rebus.
are
Wow.
pretty fun Rebus puzzles. So the words represented by combination of pictures and individual letters. So the goal of the exercise is to solve the puzzle. So this is cross country.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Country.
Oh,
So again, you're going to be using logic and reasoning. So these can get difficult, but you guys have been, so you'll probably fly through these.
Top secret.
Top secret.
Top secret.
That's right. Top secret.
yes. Okay.
first aid.
First aid.
First aid.
Downtown.
Downtown.
Down.
Uptown.
Downtown. That's right.
Downtown.
Oh, downtown.
I have a question.
Sure.
What's the difference between
Uptown.
uptown and downtown?
Well, uptown, I guess, and downtown. So I guess just how you view it.
It depends on where you are.
That's
Yeah.
right.
NWOT.
Okay. I didn't
Uptown.
know if there was
Uptown.
really an answer to that.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham.
Fish in a pond.
Bigger fish in the pond. There's a bigger fish.
Biggest
Big fish in the pond.
Yeah, big fish in a small pond.
Pond.
Oh,
Ah,
Half-hearted.
That's right. Half-hearted.
Circle of friends.
friends.
That's right. Circle of
Oh,
friends.
that's good.
Falling in love.
Falling in love. That's
Mm.
right.
That's
Oh,
good.
Very good.
Oh my goodness.
fair
Fair
square.
square. Fair square.
Fair and square.
Fair and square.
Yeah.
And
Red-faced.
Red in the face. You're
In
right.
the
Right in
face.
the
Okay.
face.
Oh, good.
I got one.
something with heroes.
Yeah, you're on to it now.
You stumped us.
Oh.
I give you a clue. It's on these right here.
Forgotten heroes. Forgot.
Forgotten heroes.
Forgotten.
Very good.
Forgotten heroes.
Wow.
Forgotten heroes.
Oh, my stars.
Okay. All right.
Woo.
Thank you. Wow.
Oops.
All in the day's work.
Yeah, I
All
went
in a
too
day's
fast.
work.
Sorry. All in a day's work.
Robin Hood.
Oh, this is a good one. Good job. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Rob in Hood. I see. Stands above one.
No, close.
I stand.
Stands above the rest.
Stands above numbers.
Stands without one?
One understands.
One understands? No, I don't.
Close, you're almost there.
Something with one stands, one missing.
One.
Stands up to one.
No one understands.
No one understands.
Oh,
Mm,
No.
No
Woo!
one understands.
Congratulations.
Very good, Phil.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, that was
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you,
That
Will.
was fun.
Absolutely. I've got to
Well-
up my game a little bit.
Yeah, I was slowing down a little bit at the end here.
We really do love this game.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Sounds
do.
good.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Well, I'll be prepared. I think it's in 2 weeks, or is it 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yes, every 2
All right.
weeks until
Good.
you re-up.
Well, it was nice to meet you all. Thanks
Nice
so
to
much
meet
for
you, Will.
allowing
Nice
me
to meet
to.
you.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
Thank
enjoyed
you.
it.
All right.
you.
Take care.
All right.
Thank you, Will.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
farewell.
Wow, what an impressive hour,
was
you
good.
all.
That was good. Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
nice. And he was longer than Dave used to be.
yes,
Yes,
I
it
like
is.
that.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
like that. You bet. Okay, Will Frederick, we're going to remember his name.
Yeah.
Mind Fit. Tomorrow is Amon Carter Museum of American Art with stars. With Peggy
Stars.
Spears.
Yeah, I remember that.
Stars.
Star. Piggy Spear the Star.
Yes.
Yeah, who knows what she'll have with that?
She said,
Myra, you're right.
anything that could be a star.
Right.
Yes.
Celestial body, actor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or it could be just stars.
Could be
Yes.
stars. Yeah.
Mhm.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Anything y'all want to share today?
No?
Steve,
We're
we
good.
hope next time you log in, you'll have more updates about your daughter.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I think she's gonna go. I think tomorrow they for some reason they couldn't pull the stent out when they did the tube. So she's still, I think they're gonna do that tomorrow.
Okay.
And
What's her first name? I'll say a prayer for her.
Yeah, we'll say a prayer for her.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Rebecca,
Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
I will
She's
put
looking good. It's just, both she and I got very tired at the hospital yesterday, so
Yeah. Yeah.
we just needed to go.
But you don't have a kidney stone, right?
No, I
Or a
don't have a
baby.
kidney stone anymore.
Or a
Of
baby.
course, I don't hope I don't have one, but who knows, nothing is bothering me. But it's kind of, she's been through a lot, but she's tough.
Yeah.
And that little one inside of her has to be tough to go through all that he's going through.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
So we know it's a male.
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's a boy.
All right. Good deal.
And the only person besides the two parents that knows the name is my wife.
Ooh.
She won't tell
And
me.
she's not
She won't
talking.
tell anybody else. Nope.
Oh, my word, it's a secret.
That's
It's a
a good
secret.
thing to have.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to have. So you have something to share after the birth.
Yep.
I bet
Yeah.
he's named after you, Steve.
Well, there's two theories. It's either Stephen Mark or Mark Stephen. Mark
Okay.
is the name of Brad's father.
Okay.
Okay, so it's one or the other, but we don't know. Sue
That's
keeps
fresh.
referring to him as Marky, but who knows what it's going to be.
Okay.
That is so precious.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, I sure do like your shirt.
Yes.
They like your shirt.
Oh, thanks.
What does it say on it? I can't even see it.
His Air Force proudly served.
It's Air Force.
Oh,
Proudly served, duty, honor, and courage. Mhm.
Awesome.
Well, this is
What's that?
mine.
Texas Military Department.
Texas State Guard chaplain.
Oh, that's it. Well,
That's
I would have should wore a shirt with a tag on it like that.
Yeah.
Here you
I
go.
would say Boy Scouts.
So this one, the first one I got, they just printed it on there. This one they actually put a
Patch.
patch on it.
Patch.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big deal when you get a
And they
patch.
changed the colors because the uniforms changed, so they changed the colors of the shirt too.
Sure.
So,
Sure. Well, I'm seeing my orthopedic surgeon this afternoon to talk about what our next steps for this foot.
Okay.
Was that a pun intended? Next steps for your surgery?
Good, Don. Yeah, next steps. Please, God.
Is it your left or right foot?
Left.
Oh, so you can drive, huh?
I can, yes.
Good.
It's an awful long way to my car.
Yes.
I've only driven once, and that was the first day I went to see, I went to get x-rays, and I wasn't sure. So I was just keeping my foot elevated. And I
Well,
dropped
you know,
myself and
you
pushed
can
him
still
along.
drive with your left foot since it's automatic transmissions,
Absolutely.
you know, so you can do.
Hush, baby.
No, of
Hush.
course, Sue learned how to drive with one foot, even with the standard transmission too.
That's hard to do.
You know, you just
Yeah.
basically let off the gas and, you know, you shift, and then you eventually have to, you put it in neutral and you brake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
Yeah.
may I never
you-
have to go there.
Then you put it in the clutch again, put it in the gear, and off you go.
That's impressive. You tell her she has a talent, okay?
She learned to drive a standard transmission in Africa, in Nigeria.
Ah,
It was a Volkswagen, and she'd never driven one, but they asked her, "You can drive a standard?" She said, "Of course I can," you know.
Mhm.
And of course, the Volkswagen is the easiest vehicle in the world to learn how to drive a standard transmission.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it just because it just idles and just goes, you know, type of thing. It's very easy. And there.
So did she, when she shifted gears, did she have to get up so many rev up to go into second gear or third gear?
What was that? I'm sorry.
How did she go up to the higher gears?
When I'm sorry.
On the
Shifting.
Volkswagen, you said she put in the clutch,
Yeah,
then shifted the gear.
yeah. You shift gears. We put in the clutch. You shift
Oh,
gear.
so she, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That's
Because
impressive.
you take your foot off the gas to push in the clutch,
Yes, yes.
and so you shift the gear, and then you take your let out
Got
the
it.
clutch and put your foot back on the gas. You know. So
I take my hat
you
off
figure
to
it out. You know.
You
Hey,
figure it out. We're
Yeah,
mothers of
yeah.
invention, aren't we?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You
She
guys
comes
are
in good.
awesome.
You know, for many years I was the driver because I drove cross country numerous times with my business, and right now she's the driver for everything.
And that's
Yeah.
okay.
Good.
You know.
Sharing the load, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
My
You are
grandfather
awesome.
used to
What's
drive.
that, Jenny?
My grandfather drove a stick shift
Oh.
with one arm. He would steer with his knees while he
Oh.
switched gears.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I
Kind
my.
of-
learned to drive a
this-
stick shift.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, we may
It
need
is-
to look up some YouTube videos
Yeah.
and see if there are any on there doing that.
Yeah.
It was kind of in my blood because my father was a truck driver before he died. And I had uncles and cousins that were old trucking lines.
Uh-huh.
And so it's kind of like, you know,
Oh,
I
no
just
brainer.
ended up to be the jobs I did had a lot of travel with it.
Shift I drive, I think.
There you go.
Oh.
It was all back in the days when you had no air conditioned vehicles and you're just, you know,
Yes,
they're trucks and you're just driving down the road, all the windows roll down.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hanging your head out and doing this with your hand.
Yeah. I remember one time back in can't remember when it was, the 70s, you know, when the speed limit was all 55 throughout
Yeah.
the nation.
Mhm.
I was pulling a fifth wheel trailer in South Dakota, and I pulled into a gas, you know, a truck stop, pull up and get something to eat. And I pulled out, and I was very thankful because, you know, I was going a little faster than 55 going into there.
Sure.
Coming out, it took so long for me to get up to speed, and there was a speed trap.
Oh, no.
You passed the test.
Get up to 55 by the time I got there, you know, so God took care of me on that one.
And he takes care of all of us, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So,
We'll see you all tomorrow.
all right. Thank
Hasta
you.
la vista.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.